Well, you said reading manga.
Wow.
You said reading manga gives you points. What about reading the manga minute for this week? Did you put points in there? When I tell you,
no, because I read it in English.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I didn't know. So I normally pick the. Tom doesn't read manga. Only I do.
Sometimes.
So normally I'll pick a couple of different mangas. I'm like, hey, which one do you want to suffer through? And then
no. Hold on. That's a rigged game, and you know it. You send me like 5 that are like ecchi trash. Like my first girlfriend is a Gyaru or something, or it's like I can't stop getting raped by my hair on the waifus or something like that. And then you send one that's
I'm sure
like
that's one.
Then you said one that's like kind of close to socially acceptable.
I'm looking out for the passengers, man. I know what they want.
Yeah, but we've got that Christian podcast image to maintain.
Yeah, well, what's more Christian than Japanese manga?
Especially this week's, which is about a non-Christian god. So
this
tell
week,
them what it is.
It's okay. Well, see, this is the worst part for me because I don't speak any of this. It's Sewayaki Kitsune no Senko-san, which is butchered. It's the everyday life of Nakano, who's a salaryman working for like this exploitative company. And he's suddenly intruded upon by a kitsune, which is those little fox girls.
Kitsune,
Yeah, well, same thing.
They might know it by that name instead.
Senko-san is an 800-year-old young wife. Whether it's cooking or cleaning.
Young, like I picture, that succubus male. Like
yeah, that's exactly
She's 800-year-old young.
Yeah. Whether it's cooking, cleaning, or special service, she'll heal his exhaustion with her tender, in quotes, care. Now I read that so the emphasis on the things that are in quotes, like I don't know what that means, but it's not even esche. It's just like It's just cute. It's cutesy.
It's a dangerous manga, I think.
In what fashion?
Well, first of all, maybe I missed this. Maybe my reading comprehension is terrible and I'm just a brainlet. But why does she start to live with him? She said something like, "You're my type," and that's the whole backstory.
So she's hanging out in Kitsune Godland, and they're like, There's a lot of suffering in the world. She's like, well, I'm bored. I'll go do something about it. And she's looking through all the things. It's like, hey, look, that guy's suffering, and he's my type, so I'll go live with him and be his wife, and that's it.
First of all, how is he anybody's type? He's like the perfect self-insert.
Yes.
Hates his life, single, miserable, eats cup ramen every day.
He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's nobody's type. Terrible. This is dangerous.
Somebody's type.
For people reading this. No, not a cute 800-year-old fox girl. God.
It's true.
Not her type. It's mind poison. It gets you into that mindset where you're like, yeah, that could be me.
Well, this is kind of like, this is how the Japanese, I think it's a government plot. It's insidious. Like they're sponsoring like all these mangas and animes now that are like showing like a loving family, like because they want you to reproduce because they're having population problems. It's like that was that popular anime last year or so where it's like, I can't believe my wife is this whatever. Who knows what it is? But
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's some anime.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like he comes home and she's cooking on stuff, and they go out to grocery shop, and it's cute. Later on, I know you don't read the whole thing. There's about 16 chapters out, and later on,
I'm 3 chapters deep. I've read 3 chapters.
Yeah. So later on, I think it's like chapter 8 or 10 or something. Another fox, legal LOLI, comes to hang out with him at his place. And it's like, I don't see why he gets 2 waifus, though, when us proletariat are in such dire needs. We need a form of waifu redistribution. If you vote for me in 2028, I promise a fox waifu for every passenger. Vote for Aiden.
Wow, that's a big promise.
I know. Well, I'm going to renege on it like all campaign promises. No, it's great. He also has, I don't know if you got to this chapter where his neighbor's upset that they're being loud.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's chapter 2.
She comes over and they woo her with food, and she's like, oh, it's like easily coming over, and she's like, oh, are you is that cosplay? And they're like, yeah, I'm cosplaying whatever. And it's like, but
some like, anime.
The fox wife has no, like, she'll float in the air in the grocery store or be like, yeah, I'm a fox god or whatever, kitsune. And the dude's like, no, don't say that in public. things like that. That's cute.
I thought it was kind of funny at the end of the neighbor chapter. He's complaining. He's like, now I have to watch that anime, to keep up appearances. Because like, why else would she be in that cosplay unless he was a fan?
And it's and she's like in it the whole time, so it's great. In fact, I think the neighbor even makes another appearance later on. I haven't read the whole thing recently, just to get back into it for a little bit this episode, but I think she comes over and is like, "Oh, I've got more clothes for you to cosplay," and so it's another little episode.
So that's a cosplay episode.
Yeah, which
where they show let me guess, the track and field workout outfit, the school swimsuit, and the schoolgirl. What are like all like the anime tropes of like
all of
girl
those
outfits?
For sure. Yeah. I don't even get, so maybe I'll alienate some passengers. I don't get the appeal with the school swimsuit. It's not. Maybe I'm missing the cultural aspect of it. I didn't grow up with it. I think it's an ugly swimsuit and
different strokes for different folks. Yeah. I don't get the kindergarten outfit with the hard hat and the giant red backpack.
Well, what's to get? They just standard issue backpacks to everybody.
Yeah, but they always have like that weird yellow hard hat looking thing.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but I think maybe they issue that as well. It's always like when they're crossing the street.
They have like big, almost gown kind of shirts, like the light blue, like both genders of kids. It's weird.
Yeah, it's their uniform.
Yeah, but it's a weird design. That's what I'm saying. I understand the concept of uniforms.
So I like to mention the SCANLATION company that does, or the SCANLATION team that's going to do...
You always call them companies.
Well, I treat this as a business, but that's doing our Manga Minute, and this week it's STALKER SCANLATION, and they're pretty cool. You can find them on Manga Dex as well. Now that I'm looking through their stuff, they also do... I can't remember if this was one of the posts or one of the prologue episodes that we did while we were practicing.
Right.
But they actually do one that's probably one of my current mangas, which is Senpai ga Uzu Kohai no Hanashi.
Oh, no, that was one of our early Manga Minutes.
Like
Wait, no, it wasn't, but you talked about it.
Yeah, God for like...
Yeah, you even said something like that.
For my pronunciation there. But yeah, that's a fantastic manga. I really like that one a lot. And they do a lot of different mangas. Two dudes, there's Sova, and there's Motorized Rolling Hams, which I think he must be British. That's like a Rudy Tooty point and shooty.
Cold on the cob.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look like they have a Discord, but they do have a website. Let's pull this up. Yeah, so they've got
most people have Discords. Is that a thing?
Yeah, Moe Panda does. So they've got a blog spot, but it doesn't look like they use it too frequently. But you could probably find them on Manga Dex would be a good place to find them. It looks like they've got some comments there. So shout out to them. Thank you for all your good work.
Shout out.